Namaste and Hare Krishna. This is Yoga for Stability. Today we will begin with Tadasana, with grounding our feet on the earth. Are you ready? I'm ready. Nice to see you again. So let's get our mat, bring it out, and our feet touch the earth, and in every asana, we want to see where our body touches Mother Earth. So today, we have the inner ankle that will lift, and the inner ankle lifting also lifts this arch of the foot. And this is connected to the first metatarsal and the inner heel. Let's start there. I'll start with the feet about hip distance apart, inner edges of the feet parallel, and the weight moves on the inner heel, then rolls to the back of the heel and goes to the outer heel. Like this. It goes from the inner heel to the back of the heel and rolls and moves to that outer lateral heel. You do that and you'll start to feel those points on your foot. The first metatarsal, the inner heel, and the outer rim of the foot. As you lift the inner ankles, lift the inner knees, and the chest lifts and the shoulders roll back and down. Soften the eyes, look straight ahead. This is the mountain pose. We feel stable, like nothing can really move us or bother us. So the next thing is Utthita Trikonasana. Trikonasana is the triangle pose. Get our feet wide apart from Tadasana. Here, my Tadasana is feet together. So feet together, keeping that mind on the outer heels. You bring the legs out. And as this left leg begins with Tadasana, you rotate that right thigh out 90 degrees. And the knee and the toes point in the same direction. And you exhale. It's nice to go into the asana on the exhalation. You bring that hand down and the other arm up. So slow, soft breath. It's like you get your practice going. So I'm going to use the block for the other side. And like last time, I'm going to get this thumb side of the hand, that metacarpal, to press down onto the block. And the block is just there, right next to the shin. And the heel that I have with my left leg now, we call it the front leg, just because it's the leg that turns out. It's intersecting that back arch, the midline of the arch, trying to make things very geometric in this asana. And as you extend the arms, you feel the shoulder blades move away from the neck. And you feel a lot of things, but I really want you to experience the breath, the foundation of the legs, and the turn of the chest as the spine laterally extends. Yeah, and you inhale, come up. All right. That was Tadasana, Trikonasana. Now is Parshva Konasana. And now I'm going to place the blocks in both places. The leg is bent to 90 degrees. Are you ready? I'm ready. 90-degree angle where the thigh bone is parallel with the floor. And again, you ground the outer heel, you lift the inner ankle up. bend the right leg and place the hand down. Keep everything where it is, especially the knee, bent knee. And as you stretch and extend that left leg, turn that arm and extend the arm over the head. It's very nice, very simple, and the whole side extends. Now right on over to the other side. Utthita Parshva Konasana. You bend the leg to a square and you keep the inner ankles lifted. And from there, the abdomen turns. It's from that lift of the base of the pose that the abdomen and the chest turn. Then the arm extends over the head and you make a nice straight line. A very simple, nice straight line. Breathe. Very nice. Now, the dog pose. Woof woof, right? Okay. So, the feet are grounded on the floor, but here, we're going to get the bottom of the foot from the mounds of the toes back to the heel. Back. Yes, the legs will be straight, but it's from that bottom of the foot. So I'm going to start with Tadasana with my feet even wider than before, just because it helps with the leg stretch. You can go hip distance, it's your practice. Whatever you need to do for your body is whatever you need to do. You got to take control of your life and your body. Today I'm going to have my hands on my hips and my whole front body moves. Once it moves and extends, place my fingertips down, and then as soon as I can place my hands down, I resist walking forward with the hands, so I extend the legs, but still I extend the arms. I extend the arms and my legs are almost pulling my hands back, but the hands keep going forward. That extends the spine. And you reach those heels back as much as possible, but keep the outer heel moving down faster. You see, we still want the inner ankle to lift. This inner ankle here, still want it to lift. So the outer little toe side of this heel moves down to the floor faster than the medial side. That'll create the lift that you're looking for. So extend the heels back and then you rest the head. Breathe. Soft, smooth breath. And rest the head down. Now my head, as you can see, does not touch the floor right now. So you can easily place a block. I like my head to rest. On blankets, on blocks, on bolsters, on the floor. The head rests. And your legs extend. Give a chance. Take some time. And feel the back of the leg open, stretch, extend. Even sometimes you'll feel the bone move. It's like in yoga, I think, that the muscles follow the bones. Because you have all these muscles and ligaments that are they're tense. But if you align the bones, then you'll feel that the other parts of your body align too. All right. Now, I'm going to take a chair and we're going to do that twist. This is called Bharadvajasana. Chair twist. Bharadvajasana 1. All right. So, I sit and I turn. One helpful tool is to lift your arms. The arms are connected to the ribs. The ribs are connected to the spine. This is turning your spine. And you keep the knees right above the ankles. Slowly rotate those shoulders back, especially the left one if you're turning to the right side. And take a nice breath. It's like one of the best things for the lumbar spine. And it's very easy to do. You can do it in any chair. I've done this on so many chairs. Office chairs, swivel chairs. You just need a place to sit. Sometimes it's not even a chair. Maybe it's a bench with no back. And you just get your hands and arms to do what they need to do to get the spine to twist. It's really nice. Slow, steady lift of the chest. Look over that shoulder and breathe. And that's it. Now, we're going to do the half moon, and I have the chair here. So I'm going to use the chair. I'm going to show it first without the chair. Then I'll have the chair. So we get into Trikonasana, and we place the hand down, and then we bring the arm back, bring the arm to the side, place the hand down, lift up, go up with the leg and extend through the heel and breathe. Half moon. But I'm going to use the chair. And with the chair, I have balance. So I place my hand like really on the chair with the elbow. I can take control of the pose with the chair. And with the chair, I stretch both legs, I turn the chest, and I extend through the heel and the metatarsals. And I breathe. Slowly rotate the thigh and turn the chest. And this is, and that's it. Then, the other side. I want to get my elbow right on the chair. And I bend the leg, and I lift the leg up. Sometimes with the props, you just get in the pose, like you saw me do. I got in it pretty quickly. Then I extend through the heel, the mound of the toes, and I turn the chest. And breathe. That's the half moon pose. Then, I'm going to work on the Prasarita Padottanasana. This will ground your heels down and it will feel your inner knees lifting. I'm going to turn this mat here. It's so nice. Watch this. My legs are going to go very, very wide. And my spine is going to extend forward first in what we call a concave position. And as I go forward like this, I get my spine parallel to the floor and my hands down. And I bring that outer edge of the heel down even faster this time because my legs are very, very wide apart. Then I rest the head down and lift the shoulders away from the ears. And this will rest the head as well, regulating the blood pressure. Breathe. It's very nice. All right. So now we're going to do Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. One of my all-time favorites. This is like a pose for everybody. And anybody can do it. It's possibly one of the things that God gave us, handed down through like sage after sage after sage. It is wonderful. First I'm going to do without any props, and like anybody can do this. You just have to get this shoulder to roll back and these ribs to lift up. That's the essence of it. So I place my back down and I have my palms up. And again, even if you lift up high or not, you rotate the arms and you feel that shoulder turning in the shoulder socket. I can even turn my, interlock my fingers and lift my chest up. And the ribs lift. And I'm pressing my heels too, but I'm really pressing my arms a lot. And that's the beginning of it. Then I'm going to use my block. I'm going to use the block on the sacrum. Right here on the sacrum. And I'm going to do the pose again, but this time I'm going to place a block here. Are you ready? I know I'm ready. Then place the feet right at the buttocks. I lift up with the hips. I place the block underneath. And for a moment, I really interlock those fingers and rotate the arms. I want to feel the spine lift, and the heart is supported by the back body, by the shoulder blades lifting. There's all kinds of spinal muscles that are activated there. Then I can extend my legs even, relax a little bit, even close my eyes. But also, part of your eyes should stare at your heart, because your heart is lifting, and the stomach is softly stretching. And you're just really in a state of peace and calm, and the back of the neck relaxes. Soft, smooth breath. Yeah. And now I'm going to see if I can do this asana with my hands touching my ribs. And I'm actually going to see today, let's try this. I'm going to see today if I can use a belt on this, so I can keep my elbows in line with my shoulders. Let's try this. Watch this. I'm going to get my belt right here. Okay, I'm ready for this. Look at that. My elbows are there. I'm going to tie them. Then I'm going to lift up briefly with my legs up, and whatever I can do there, right? Then I'm going to place my hands there, and let's see if I can just really drop back here and get that nice arching of the chest. Something like that. And I'm spreading my toes, but mostly I'm relaxing my neck. It's an intense neck stretch. You want to relax your neck, relax your forehead, soften your temples, and lift your side ribs up. It's wonderful. Then I'm going to come out, and right now I have to lift one leg at a time. Boom. Then I slowly release down. Yeah. All right. Then we're going to do one of my all-time favorites, and I swear every student I know loves this pose. I'm going to place some blankets down, and look, my feet are together, my knees are apart, and the belt goes around, here we go. The belt goes around my feet and my hips. Very nice. And I use the belt to keep my legs as bound as possible, so my feet are right up against my hips. Sometimes they touch. And sometimes you may even want some support for your knees. It's up to you. It's very much a relaxed position. Let go, release, relax the whole body, and start to find a softness in the abdomen, and that will give you a softness in the breath. Start to find a softness in the legs and the thighs that will also soften the breath. And then the shoulders turn, and guess what? That also softens the breath and lengthens the breath. The lengthening of your breath will give you a longer lifespan. And then you come up. Very nice. A Shavasana again at the wall. Excuse me. So, I place my blankets away. Okay? I'm going to keep one blanket for my head. One blanket for my head. I'm going to turn this mat. We've done this before. I'm going to do it again. A lot of what that we're doing is pure repetition. We're just repeating over and over again. Letting it go. Relaxing. All right, we're going to do Shavasana with my feet against the wall. Are you ready? Let's do it. Against the wall. I'm going to place my head down on the blanket and my palms up. Let go. This is the corpse pose. Toes pointed up and relax. Nothing to do here. All right, very nice. Thank you for joining me, everyone. I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Until then, Hare Krishna, Namaste. Bye-bye, everybody.